what, I can't remember if it's the Incinerator or the Disintegrate. It's one of them, right? And you can use that to very quickly shut down some players as they're being made. It is the Alistair last locked in, something to hold that front door closed.
Game 2, just a quick reminder, SK lose this, they're going to get screwed over in the league, and Rika might be the one to do it. Early game given over. Shag with first blood.
And just flash Tibbers. When you get it, you actually have some more value elsewhere. Naak Nako going to get ganked to top side.
He's going to face check this one. He's got an Annie coming to help him, but Naak Nako exhausted down. Flash is available. He's about to exhaust himself, but not overheating yet. A two-man Incinerate with fire meets another fire, and into the frying pan SK will go. Vitality are melting them, and Genax runs in, but doesn't get the damage. Burnt alive, and Vitality.
Obviously can't counter with the Grubs because they don't spawn at that time anymore. Easy take by Vitality. Kadui is on the bot side. Stuns to the wall.
Kadui still has W, but Steadfast Presence is up.
Yeah.
So he can't do it. I mean, Niski's going to get the flash out of him. And Kadui, again, as soon as that Poppy holds W, you just can't escape. Seems like the same way with the whole comp. Bukata going to get Timmers. The all-in engage between two turrets. Chayak is using Timmers to melt them down, but a shutdown instead. Over to Bukata. Meanwhile, Kadui didn't get to play while Bukata's going to be burnt away, and it just looks better for Vitality again.
This is dangerous.
It's in the BO aisle. They want to buy it. Send me the Ringe Flash. I think Loopy's going to die. He's got no ulti available, and a reset given over. Kadui, a jump away, but hit away. Linces will die. That dog. Okay, went a little bit deep as Kazi. Going to take a turret shot. He barriers, but gets a double. The chaos.
Possible. It's so hard, though. Another thing which I just thought of as well, because Naak Nako has actually been involved in a hell of a lot of these plays too. If he ends up hitting his Electro Harpoons before Chayak even gets...
Now getting even deeper. Niski's moved up towards top. Naak Nako in a solo lane versus Krika. This Corki maybe needs to Valkyrie out now, but Naak Nako on the chase. He's got the enhanced auto attacks. He's burning down another target. The equalizer out. Rika alive. Brutally, but no! But Naak Nako does it again! This top laner is making a name in the LEC, and I don't think anyone's stopping him anytime soon.
I don't think it just smells of smoke in the kitchen now. I think it's fire and brimstone. Another kill for Naak Nako, who's had an excellent series. They're going to teleport in, likely get one back onto the Rumble now, but the damage is done.
Naak Nako knows it's doomed. He's trying to get away, but ulti already burned out. Gets the wave eventually, but Genax gets the shutdown. Australia, that'd be nice. Well, hey, let's go to Sydney next one.
Yeah, the A in EMEA now stands for Australia for reasons which we're really not sure about.
We're gonna add an extra A. By the way, Dragon's going down while Vitality baiting this in. Niski with the two-man ult. Exhaust onto Kazi. Yeah, he's a bit casty as he drops that down. So objective goes down again. Nothing up in this top side. SK just baited in once more while Vitality picking up all the objectives.
And that's going to be really difficult because, as we've already started seeing, really hard to deal with Naak Nako when he's this far ahead. You even called this out in Champions, like, oh, you know, it is the Gwen into the Rumble. We've seen a lot of Rumbles run away with the game, and if Gwen falls behind, that's a problem.
Next face checking as well is an even bigger one. Jumping in, his ult won't heal him up enough. Kazi gets within range, it's deep, but Vitality make it work. So far, only one is Bukata. Gets the stun, Linces in trouble, but look at the kite back. Bukata flashes over Kazi, takes it to death's end. It's a Linces escape, by the way, too, and Vitality right now are just playing psychotic League of Legends.
Kazi dies for the dog, but you know what? I think he'll take that trade. Realizes I'm not making it out of this one. SK, they do face check into that duo who are on a little bit of a cheeky invade. And SK once again end up trading down. And as we've seen so many times this series, Vitality also have another angle.
What Nightmare for a pick or something. We're going to try it for top. Maybe a 1v2. No flash available for Naak Nako. Loopy gets himself an engage, and Nita works out with the equalizer down. Genax has to be careful not to get traded though, but another good engage. Loopy puts him up against the wall. Sidestep is big. Nita work again. Genax will be getting the kill here. It's a nice pickup, considering I just talked about it. It's okay.
Jake, you are a wizard. Thank you so much.
That was the smart thing.
Oh, no, they're back. Oh, no,
no.
Oh,
no,
God, they're
it's
back.
1200 between mids now. Oh, dear.
Oh, jeez. You know, for a while, I could ignore it. We'd explored the nature of object permanence.
Oh, my God. Nice from Niski. Rika's going nowhere. Kazi smacks him down. This duo getting better and better. And look, Niski sometimes, as I said last game, can absolutely run it. But there are other moments where you're like, wait, maybe Niski's got it. Is he the best and worst support in the league?
He is one of the most entertaining in the league, and I will not commit to anything more than that. At least this time, SK are the ones on the cross map. Take mid-outer, which of course something that Vitality haven't done just yet. Equalizer will clear this wave in bot side, so Janix won't be able to kill the entire... will he? In fact, he will just be able to take that. So 2 turrets taken. That is good from SK at least, trading across the map.
Oh, that's not good from Naak Nako. He base checks in, knowing he's playing the weak side, and Engage is going to be easy here, and Janix just gets the snip down, flashes away, wait! Under turret, explosive charge! Naak Nako's dead, it ends up being a trade, but they have to run away. The reset's already come through while Herald goes down. A little bit sketchy, still good for SK, despite how much they were losing out as Janix's base is going to be stopped. Niski, okay, the best and the worst. The best and the worst support. Nisquick, you know, you have him when you're feeling ill, but you know he's not
Here's the thing, just because you don't see it, doesn't mean it no longer exists.
Don't ever change, Niski. Good charge, really good charge. SK are in a dangerous spot because Kazi gets the free fire and Chayek brings out Tivers early. Jumping into the fray is Lenses watching again.
I mean, Loopy's back up. He's back towards the play. The pick earlier doesn't really do that much now. Here comes Nissi again.
They do find Bukata, who misses his Arctic Assault. Again, getting out as Lenses disengages the equalizer down. It's great from Naak Nako as SK have to walk over the Dragon down, but will the fight be safe and sound? Niski, I'm watching at a low health bar. The engage down as Lenses is starting to poke out. Meanwhile, back to mid is Naak Nako. He's ignoring the fight while Rika is jumped on by the Hound's Blight. Vitality chasing down. They want Cal tonight. Look at Loopy as Niski gets over the wall, stops him in place. The bear holds 3 and sets fire to their face. Vitality have done it again as Kadui is sniped down to the very end. SK don't know what hit them because Vitality keep changing which fist they're hitting with.
This fight very much you think work. Go from almost being out of playoffs into being like a genuinely good team.
As Lenses fought out just as I talked about him, okay. Instant curse, Lenses still has his flash over, explosive charge. Shielded, he's okay. Kazi helped save his life, but the flash is going to be even more dangerous rather than TP. Chayek was standing on top of SK. Naak Nako has to disengage. Well, this is what I mean.
Wait, SK are still getting shredded by the Atacama, and that could be a problem. Equalizer is up. I don't think SK should stick here, actually.
They should not. The Atacan's doing a lot of damage. Kazi is positioning for a team fight. The gauge there, Loopy really good. The AoE, Naak Nako puts down the fire as Bukata slithers out, but now Kazi is free firing. I'm worried because Lenses gets a reset, and another bang, another bite to hit the dust, and again, these members just fly. A triple over to Lenses. Now Atacan will be theirs.
Lenses 8-1 and 8. SK try and pick him off in the buff for the first time. This game through, SK, they'll be out.
Best spice traders I've ever seen.
So we get to meet around these events. SK are trying out a death brush. They see Niski.
Where's the milk, brother? Where's the milk? 4-man ulti. Chayek follows up on it. The bear beware. He'll die for it as Rika has now teleported in, but this turns into a full team fight, which Lenses can be merry about. Letting the dogs out again. Loopy can't stand in the kennel. The bite bigger than the bark. That's a double. That's really the message that I'm getting out of these 2 games again. 10.5k gold lead.
Oh, no.
Triggers, and now jumping in. Maybe it's not good for Vitality, but the Bear's out once again. That Demon Child has engineered this. As Loopy's igniting, getting head down. Tim is going to face tank. Lenses jumping in, and the spears, the Python that comes out of the queue, and Nefarious Naak Nako sets the torch up as well. Lose this game, they have to go out with a bang. 50-50 on the Baron, it's still Leash, but no one there from SK yet. Loopy jumps in, Smite still denied by Niski, who sends him out. Lenses just going to lock this in right now as Naak Nako fires out again. Loopy drops, Kadui jumps in, but destroyed by Chayek. Again, Kazi will flee and run through for another. Channeling in, look at Top. Top has a gigantic wave. With Naak Nako having TP, Chayek almost the same. Hex Drake just taken. In the river they stand. Rika's slowed. Hextech Soul doing its job as Jenak just walks in to a flying flame spitter as Bukata will do the same with Kazi behind. Niski doesn't die. Kadui will try. Ultis him away, but still he stands. Loopy's going to be the last piece of the puzzle. And SK have been blasted, bewildered. Vitality sure are stinging like their logo once again.
Vitality will secure themselves at minimum a tiebreaker and triple kill. Number of teams looking to stay alive in playoffs.
Well, they'll also do it with style. What a series from Vitality. This is the team we want to see in the LEC. This is the quality of play we want to see from these five. What a journey this is the beginning.